Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 90 Day Fiancé star Andrei has many layers, and since he won't walk the line for Libby post-Kravit, I'm afraid that they'll call it quits someday, even though I'm certain he loves his wife. Relationships are complicated sometimes. Love just isn't enough. People have to peacefully coexist as much as they can. And this is what Andrei struggles with. He's always having his tantrums, bringing stormy weather into the cheerier Libby's life. Since their emotional temperatures are so different, I feel like it will be hard to make things work. I don't want Andrei and Libby to break up as long as he's treating her well. Above, via 90 Day Fiancé at YouTube, her sister described Lie as Andrei's chess piece who walls her in to control her. I've seen Libby deal with some put-downs from Andrei in the past, and she's clearly very much in love with the molten man, Andrei, who said some shocking things to her family and to Libby herself. Needs to learn how to communicate without raging. As a Leo woman, Libby has her pride. This is a very proud sign. If a Leo is put down too much, they will never be happy. They actually need just the opposite. They need an adoring audience. Leo is the zodiac's king of the jungle. Every Leo puts on a show in order to get love. When 90 Day Fiancé's Andrei tells his wife, who secretly wants to be treated like a queen, to listen double or swears at her in his first language, he is crossing a line. He is not walking the line. If he keeps putting her down, she may dig deep, finding that sense of regal dignity that every Leo has, and decide to leave him. It's not necessarily Andrei who will flee. He probably believes she'll love him forever as she's so affectionate. However, everyone has their limit. Hopefully fatherhood has gentled the man that was no gentleman. Andrei thinks he walks the line now as the loving family man. But does he really? Maybe not. He jokingly compared her family to a cult. He has in some ways torn apart that family. Libby, a big-hearted Leo, needs her tribe, and now she doesn't speak to a lot of her closest relatives. Someday she may feel like the sacrifices she's making for Andrei are just not worth the pain. When Andrei punctures his Leo wife's ego, it's pretty much the worst thing he can do. I know a lot about astrology, and I believe in the Aquarius-Leo match. When it's working, it creates a nice balance. However, Andrei is much more brash than many Aquarius natives. Something in his childhood probably made him this way. Perhaps he felt unaccepted and started rebelling against the world around him. That's usually what happens to Aquarians, who are overtly aggressive. Normally, an Aquarius is a peaceful being. The warped Aquarius can be very difficult as they are loaded with quirks and grudges. They are way too stubborn to change their ways. On the other hand, Leos can be a lot of work. They have egos that need constant stroking. It's possible that Andrei alternates between being mean and sweet. That's what transpired on screen. Libby may get addicted to sweet faces, which build her up and put up with more than she should. This kind of dynamic might really hurt her sometimes. Libby, in her own way, is a romantic. She's the fanciful woman who records nursery rhymes. She loves being a mother and is probably very playful with her children, giving them tons of love. For Libby to really bloom and realize her full potential, she needs a man who walks the line. That man should respect her family, as her blood ties are important to her. That man should not put her down, especially in public. He should sincerely love her, and that's probably where Andrei really hits the target. I feel that he loves his wife. Andrei can change. He's a fixed sign, though, and that means that change doesn't come easy. To really soften his approach will be difficult, he said, in his ways like you wouldn't believe. However, Libby, the mother of his children, is worth walking the line for. Look how she's stuck with him even when he got into a physical fight with her brother Charlie Post, even when he hit her father. Podast up for money. I don't think faithfulness is an issue for you. I think you adore your wife. However, the stuff I've seen on the show hints that you don't always treat her like royalty. She obviously thinks the world of you. You have found a partner who never falters, and that is so hard to find. To keep her on your side, filled with a love that she can't hide. Praise her and hug her, and don't ever criticize her while the cameras are rolling. If you can do These things your Leo woman will purr like a contented kitten. Libby has her hands full looking after a husband and 2 wonderful kids.